traffic ever since the Mini Cooper washed up on these shores in 1959 and has worked its way into the hearts of many driving enthusiasts.
Mini has a long history in motorsports ever since John Cooper unleashed the racing potential of the classic Minis in the 1960s.
And Harvey Briggs is here now with the John Cooper racing team. This is going to be fun.
The News 3 Now Motor Speedway. Welcome,
right.
Harvey.
Here we are. We've got the track car here with
Track car any different than the one you can buy?
the track car is a little different than the one you can buy. The big difference is, as you can see there, the safety equipment. They take out all the interior, they put in the roll cage, the fire extinguishers, a different gas tank, but it's the same engine, the same transmission, the same brakes. Everything that you can buy performance-wise is on that race car.
And who's been driving here?
And driving here has been Louis Pericarpi. He is the owner and director of LAP Motorsports that runs the John Cooper Works Mini Racing team.
Welcome to News 3. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. So people wouldn't think of a front-wheel drive four-cylinder turbo as a race car.
You know, that's interesting because a lot of drivers don't think of the front-wheel drive as a race car. But interesting enough, we are racing one of the biggest classes and with cars that are all rear-wheel drive, and we've won the manufacturers championship last year, and we're winning all the, a lot of races with it. So a front-wheel drive car can be a really good race car.
Tell us a little bit about the races that you do with these cars.
Yeah, we compete against most of the manufacturers, other manufacturers that are in this class. Last year we raced against Porsche and BMW and Audi. This year we're racing against Honda, Subaru, Mazda, and we're doing really well. We're leading the manufacturers championship right now. We're in the chase for the drivers championship. There's all three different makes fighting there. We have 4 races to go. It's going to be really interesting.
Wow. Is it a fun car to drive?
It's a blast. It's awesome. It's so much fun.
Yeah, sometimes Louis gets in the race car himself and runs races just to make sure he keeps his skills sharp, which is fun. He won't be driving this weekend at Road America, unfortunately. He's got some other people there, and it'll be really fun to watch these guys go.
You want to take a couple laps around the Channel 3 Motor Speedway here?
Sounds good. We don't normally do ovals, but, I think we can try an oval backwards here, right?
All right.
Great. Thank you.
Great to meet you.
Thank you.
Who else do we have here?
Well, one of the interesting things about this program is they get the local dealers involved. So Mini has a program called the Service Technician Education, right?
Louis, do you want to drive for us?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. No, and this is Zdravko Milic from Mini, and he runs the program. And over here, we have Keith McGarvey, who is the team leader at Mini of Madison, and who has come out on the weekends to help the race team with these cars. So you should talk to them about how
Do
they
you actually use local mechanics?
Yeah, so the cars, as you guys mentioned, are so close to what the factory-trained technicians service on a daily basis that it just makes sense for them to come and help out and be a part of the team on a race weekend. And the program was actually born out of necessity our first season when we showed up to Road America. And a lot of racing teams use fly-in technicians, and flights were delayed, canceled, etc. Long story short, we worked with our local dealer network, and Keith came on board along with a few other technicians and helped us get through that race weekend.
Keith, I love the people driving past the station right now are thinking, what is happening over there? So does the interest in the race cars, do you think, translate down into the rest of the Minis that you sell here in Madison?
Of course, Susan. It's much more or less the same car that the customer can buy off the street. It's got the big Brembo brakes, it's got the Recaro seats, it's got the same horsepower. There's not many modifications done to the actual engine itself. So more or less when a customer wants to buy a John Cooper Works, they're more or less buying the race car off the street.
Wow, so the John Cooper Works is a trim level, or how is that different than the regular Mini?
That's the performance level. That's the highest performance level available to many customers.
See, and I've always thought they were so cute and practical, but they can have a whole separate life. Yeah,
little bulldogs.
Yeah.
So what does this race team mean for the brand?
So this race team allows us to keep not just talking about our heritage and our past race wins, but what we're currently doing with the product. And this vehicle and this platform is so well suited for racing. I mean, where other teams have to use maybe multiple engines a season to get through, we literally run a whole season with a regular engine that comes out of a crate, and you put it in the same engine that's in the street car, right?
Really?
Yeah, so we don't do rebuilds or anything crazy like that. So, to answer your question, it just continuing that heritage of, what John Cooper started with the brand and racing, so.
And we've test driven.
Yes, we've driven. We drove we did the mini hybrid, the plug-in hybrid a couple of months ago. The Countryman.
Yes.
And that was, again, it's that sporting and performance end of an all-wheel drive, SUV type vehicle, and they're a lot of fun. People who buy minis, they buy minis because they're minis.
Right.
They're attracted to that.
It's a dedicated ownership base.
Yeah. Most mini owners, they're naming their vehicle. I'm sure
Do you
Keith
find
could
that, Keith?
attest to
Of
this.
course, everybody comes in to get service work done. We always know the name of the car as well. Like for example, one customer has their car named Rupert. So and
that's great.
A lot of them have their names on their car as well. So that's good.
So you really get to know your customer base.
You get to know the customers, and we bring the customers out as well. And whenever we inspect the vehicle and we find anything wrong or recommend repairs, we bring the customer out and we do a walkthrough around the vehicle and that too, and point things out to the customer so they feel like they're at one with their vehicle as well, and they can trust us as well. So.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And you got an event tonight?
That's right. We're going to have the whole race team down at the AC Hotel in downtown Madison from 6:30 to 8:30. We're going to be having a longer discussion about these type of topics. Anyone's welcome to come down and join us. You can ask questions, meet the teams, and you can enter to win 2 tickets to this weekend's race at Road America, plus a hot lap around the track in this car with Lewis behind the wheel.
Wow.
So come on down to the AC Hotel and meet the team, and we'll have a great evening.
Good luck this weekend. Thanks for being with us today. I know this is a lot
Thank
of
you,
work.
Keith. Thank you for
everybody.
coming
Thank
tonight.
you.
Guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Great to see you. Thank you very much.
We'll be right back.